Hi all. Today we are going to discuss linear equations in two variables from class 9. Before getting into the topic, we'll just discuss each part of this topic. Fine. So the first thing to discuss is equation. What is an equation? You all might have heard about the word equation. What is an equation? Equation is nothing but a statement in which two expressions are equated to each other. Say 2x plus 3, 2x plus y is equal to 3 is an equation. Here the expression 2x plus y is equated to 3 with the help of a equal to symbol. So this is what is called as an equation. Now, what is linear equation? Linear equation, you have already heard of the word linear in your earlier classes, right? So let us discuss what is linear equation. Any polynomial of the form, say 2x plus 3 is a linear polynomial. This is a linear polynomial. You all know what is a polynomial. Polynomial is an algebraic expression which can be written in the form of an x power n plus an minus 1 x power n minus 1 so on till a1 x power 1 plus a0 x power 0. This is a polynomial, right? Now a linear polynomial is a polynomial with degree 1. Degree 1. Such polynomials are called as linear polynomials. Degree 1 means see in this example, if you can see, the highest power is 1. Highest power of the variable is 1, right? So the degree of this polynomial is 1 and it is called as linear polynomial. If the degree is 1, highest power of the variable is 1, then it is called as a linear polynomial. Now we are talking about linear equations, right? So now you all know what is a linear equation. So here if I am going to write this as 2x plus 3 is equal to 0, this becomes an equation. And this is a linear equation as the highest power of the variable is 1. So it is a linear equation. Now in this chapter we are going to talk about or discuss about linear equations in two variables. In your earlier classes you have learned linear equations in one variable. Here you are going to learn linear equations in two variables. Now before going on to linear equations in two variables, let us also discuss what is a variable. Variable is an unknown value. As you all know, or as you have studied earlier, variable is an unknown value. Its value can vary during the calculation. That is why we call it as variable. It is an unknown value. For example, say for example in a one-day cricket match between two countries, let it be any two countries, you all watch cricket match, right? Say two Indian cricketers have scored totally 178 runs. Okay, assume there is a cricket match, one day international cricket match is going on and between two countries, and two Indian cricketers have scored totally 178 runs. Okay, so you don't know, there are two cricketers as I told you, cricketer A and cricketer B. Do you know how much cricketer A has scored and cricketer B has scored? No, we only know the total of the scores by both of them. So let the scores of the cricketer A be X. Let the score of cricketer A be X and let the score of cricketer B be Y. Let the score of cricketer A be X Let the score of cricketer B be y. We are assuming it is unknown. Both are unknown values, right? So we are assuming two variables for that. And I write this as, how do we form the equation? X plus y is equal to 178. That is the scores by both the cricketers. When you add it, you get 178. We don't know how much is the score of cricketer A and we don't know how much is the score of cricketer B. So what do? We assume it as X and Y. So total of the scores, they say the total of the scores is 178, right? So X plus Y is equal to 178. Now this is the best example for linear equation in two variables. This is the example for linear equation in two variables. If you see here, for both variables, the highest power is 1. When the power is 1, we don't write it. We don't mention it usually, right? So the power is 1 here for both the variables, and I have two different variables used in my equation. Now this is an equation. As you all have understood what is equation, x plus y is equal to 178 is an equation. So here I have used two variables. Fine. So this is a linear equation with in two variables, because also the highest power is 1 here for both the variables. So this is linear equation in two variables. Now that you have understood what are linear equations in two variables, in this chapter you are specifically going to learn whether a linear equation in two variable has got a solution or not. If it has a solution, what type of solution is it? Okay, whether it is unique solution or it has got infinitely many solution, and how the solution is going to be represented on the Cartesian plane, that is on your graph. Okay, now let us take an example. 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. Now this is a linear equation in one variable, of course, just for an example I am taking. Now what is the solution of this equation? 2x is equal to 0. I am just transposing this 5 onto the other side of the equal to. So plus 5 will become minus 5. 0 minus 5 is minus 5. So 2x is equal to minus 5. X is equal to minus 5 divided by 2. Transpose this 2 onto the other side. So x is equal to minus 5 by 2. So the solution of the equation is x is equal to minus 5 by 2. Now what does this mean? Solution or root of the equation means this is the value of the variable which satisfies this equation. Okay. Now let us just check if our answer is correct or not. I have got x is equal to minus 5 by 2. Fine. Now let us check whether it is correct or not. Substitute this value in the place of x. 2 into, replace x with minus 5 by 2. Plus 5 is equal to 0. That is my RHS. Now 2 and 2 gets cancelled one time, right? Minus 5 plus 5 is 0. 0 is equal to 0. So LHS is equal to RHS. So this value of x, that is minus 5 by 2, satisfies my equation. So this is the solution or root of the equation. Now I hope you all might have understood what is the meaning of a solution of the equation. Fine. Now always when you solve, you have to keep two things in your mind. What are those 2 points? Now in an equation, if I add the same quantity on both sides or subtract same quantity on both sides, say I have 2x plus 5 is equal to 0. I am going to add 3 on both sides. My solution will not change. Say I am going to subtract same quantity on both sides. Same number I am subtracting on both sides of my equation. The solution is not going to change. Fine. Now I have an equation 2x plus 5 is equal to 2. Now when I multiply the whole equation by any number, I have taken 3 here, you can multiply by any number. When I do this, I have to multiply both LHS and RHS. That is 2 into 3 6x plus 5 into 3 15. 2 3s are 6. In this case also my solution is not going to change. That is the value of the variable x. The value of the variable x is not going to change. Same with division also. So this rule you have to remember. But when I do it, let it be addition, let it be subtraction, multiplication or division, either of the operations, any operation what I do, I have to do it on both sides. Then it is not going to affect the solution of the equation. If I am going to do it only on one side, then definitely it will affect the solution of the equation. So you have to remember these 2 points when you solve the equations. Now let us discuss with some examples. Okay. This question is from your exercise, the first exercise. The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Write a linear equation in two variables for this statement. Okay. So the question is the cost of a notebook, there is one notebook, is twice the cost of a pen. Do you know what is the cost of the notebook here? No, we don't know. Do you know what is the cost of the pen? That also is unknown. So let us assume two variables for these two unknown values. So let the cost of a notebook be rupees X and pen cost of one pen be rupees Y. Okay. Now we'll come to the question. What do they say? Cost of a notebook, that is X, is twice. What is the meaning of this word twice? Two times. The meaning of the word twice is two times. Is two times the cost of the pen. Two times the cost of the pen. What is cost of the pen? Y. Right? So I can write this as X is equal to 2Y, or just bring this 2Y to the left hand side. It becomes X minus 2Y is equal to 0. Now this is the linear equation for this given statement. I hope you all understood. We'll just revise this once again. The cost of notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Write a linear equation in two variables for this statement. Okay. Now here they are telling that cost of a notebook, that is one notebook, is twice. Twice means two times the cost of a pen, that is one pen. Do we know the cost of a pen and the cost of the notebook? No, we don't know. So we are going to consider two variables for each of those. Fine. So the cost of one notebook is rupees X and the cost of one notebook is one pen is Y. Fine. Now according to the statement given in the question, cost of a notebook X is equal to twice, that is two times, of cost of a pen, that is Y. So X is equal to 2Y. On transposing 2Y onto the LHS, that is bring this 2Y to the LHS, plus 2Y will become minus 2Y. This positive will become negative. So X minus 2Y is equal to 0, and this is the linear equation for the given statement. Hope it is clear to all of you. Now that you have learned what is a linear equation in two variables, we will just see the general form of a linear equation in two variables. That is AX plus BY plus C is equal to 0. This is the general form of the linear equation in two variables. Right? A is a coefficient of X, B is a coefficient of Y, and C is the constant. There are two variables in this, X and Y are the two variables. A is the coefficient of the variable X plus B is the coefficient of the variable Y, and C is the constant term. Okay. So now the next question is, you are asked to express the following linear equations in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, and then write what is a, what is b and what is c in the given equation. Okay. So we will first write this in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So this is 2x plus 3y. Bring this 9.35 onto the left hand side. So minus 9.35 where 5 is repeated is equal to 0. I am bringing everything to the left hand side. So right hand side should be 0. So this is the linear equation in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. In this, a is, what is a? Just compare. A is 2, b is 3. B is coefficient of y, right? And C, the constant term is minus 9.35 where 5 is repeated. Okay. Next question, it is already in the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the general form. Okay. Now here a, in the place of a, what do you have? You don't have anything here. It means that it is 1. X exists. So the coefficient is 1. So a is equal to 1. B is equal to, what is the coefficient of y? Minus 1 by 5. You have to consider the sign also. Minus 1 by 5. And what is c value? That is the constant term. It is minus 10. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Here this is not of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So now we will convert this into this form, that is minus 2x plus 3y. Transpose the 6 onto the LHS. So plus 6 will become minus 6 is equal to 0. Since I am transposing everything onto the left hand side, I have to write a 0 on the right hand side. Okay. So now here just compare what is a. In the place of a, that is the coefficient of x is minus 2, coefficient of y is 3 and the constant term is minus 6. Similarly, here the next question, when we write this in the form of ax, general form, what is the general form? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now I will write in this form x, bring this 3y this side to the LHS, that is minus 3y, positive will be negative, is equal to 0. Now what is a in this? The coefficient of x here is 1. So a is 1. Then b is minus 3. The next is c, that is a constant term. Do we have a constant term here? We don't have a constant term here. So it means that the constant term is 0. C is 0. Is it clear, children? Now, the same way we will transpose this 5y to this side to bring it to the form of ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So you get 2x minus 5 will become plus 5y is equal to 0. Here a is 2, b is 5. Here again we don't have the constant term. Again in this question we don't have the constant term. So c is 0. Fine. Similarly, in the next question, this is already in the form of ax plus, what is the general form? Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Here a is 3, coefficient of x, b is coefficient of y. We don't have a y term here. Do we have a y term here? No, we don't have a y term here. So the b is 0 and the constant term is 2. Fine. Similarly, in the next question, do you have the coefficient of x term? You don't have an x term at all. So a is 0, b is coefficient of y term is 1 and c is minus 2. Similarly, in the 8th question, it is 5 minus 2x is equal to 0. Bring this 2x onto the left hand side. Okay. So when you do that, here the coefficient of x term is minus 2. That is a is minus 2. I don't have any y term here. So b is 0 and c is 5. That's all in this video. We'll continue the remaining concepts of the same chapter in the next video. Thank you.